Hello again. Colleen here. I've been doing a lot of cooking today and not making any videos, so I cooked up this chicken. Ooh, that's making a mess. It is marinated in teriyaki sauce. Kind of late night now, so didn't really want to make that giant mess. Adding the, I put some canola oil, actually, in the pan and heated it up. This is essentially a stir fry, and so it doesn't make sense to try to create it without any oil. But hey, I just made a mess. Okay, so the first thing I'm adding, I added the chicken at the beginning because I do want to get it browned up. I'm making yakisoba, which is sort of like Chinese lo mein, the Japanese version. I have, oh, that white is bad. That's better, okay. I have some chopped up regular green cabbage here. Some of the yellow summer squash. I bought at Aldi. Some kind of strips and random shapes of onion. The mushrooms, which I bought also at Aldi yesterday, which I cleaned and sliced and put in the freezer. So I just have a small portion of those here that don't even seem to be frozen yet. And some random little bits of bell pepper. So I put the carrots in first because they take the longest to cook. The rest of this can go in basically all at the same time. And that pan seems to have settled down. Can you see how beautiful that chicken looks? You know, it was fully cooked before I put it in this pan. I just want it to be crispy and colorful. Okay, I think that's all doing very well. And I'm just honestly going to dump all of this other stuff in here. Well, as much as possible anyway. Might not all fit. Oh, what do you know? There we go. I'm just going to cover that. Okay, so these are the noodles that are going to go into this dish, which I rinsed in hot tap water. Isn't that fancy? Isn't that romantic? So here's the package. I haven't made this in a really long time. I think I've been in Florida 9 years. I don't think I've ever made it here. But I did find it at the grocery a couple days ago. I used to like to make this when I was in California. So, stir-fried directions. To loosen the noodles, puncture the pouch in the microwave on high, 1 minute, which I didn't do, or rinse noodles under hot water, which is the method I used. Heat 1 to 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan or wok on medium. Stir fry vegetables 1 to 2 minutes. Add the noodles, some water, and the sauce base, which they give you this packet, which is almost entirely sugar. So I'm not using that. I'm using my own teriyaki sauce that I like. You know, blah, blah, blah. So it's not complicated. This is about $2.50 for this. I just remembered that I really did like these noodles. You can make this actually using, you know, instant ramen noodles. They're not that different. This, by the way, is 2 servings. I'm generally okay with eating leftovers once, or taking leftovers and modifying them a little bit and using them again. I'm not really that fond of, because I live alone, I'm not that fond of eating like the same exact thing 4 days in a row or whatnot, which is pretty much how most people who live alone do it. Let's just, seems to need more oil, but I'm gonna try to let it go and see how it ends up. So, the mushrooms that I bought yesterday, I washed, sliced, and put in the freezer. They're not even completely frozen yet. Some of them are in this dish. Mushrooms seem to last, I don't know, just a few days, just a couple of days. If you live alone and there's not a lot of people around to eat the food, those days can go very fast. I've thrown away more mushrooms than I've eaten, I think. So, I don't hesitate to get those into the freezer. These are mandarin oranges. I like them. I'm not real big on sweets and snacks and fruit other than tomatoes, but, you know, personal preferences. But these are only sold in like 3-pound bags. They freeze very well. So today I peeled probably 2.5 pounds of these and separated them for the most part and froze them. You can throw these in smoothies, you can throw these in Chinese chicken salad, whatever you could just, like, you know, take them out of the freezer, wait 20 minutes, and eat them straight up. It's kind of amazing to me that people will spend $50 on frozen blueberries and never imagine sticking fresh blueberries in their freezer. But here we are. So, Google is your friend. Check these things out on the internet if you or trying to work something out. Okay, so that's too dry. It just needs oil. It doesn't seem to really even be cooking. I'm gonna go with canola oil, which I bought pretty recently. Mostly for garlic aioli type item from Lebanon called Toom, which seems to use a bunch of that. Aside from whatever health risk or benefit comes with canola oil, it's light, it's neutral, it's not going to significantly change your food. It's the stuff they use at Benihana. So if you want to, saute a $50 onion, that would be the oil. So you could do the math on that. You can check it on the internet and see, how you feel about it. Okay, I'm upping the temperature because this is just, there we go. It's the sound I want here. So, I briefly talked about the fact that I'm not going to use this. Where are my glasses? Wait, no? Yes, they're there. Sorry. Que lástima, lo siento. Okay. The seasoning packet is sugar, soybeans, wheat, salt, maltodextrin, spices, onion powder, caramelized sugar, yeast extract, garlic powder, and silicon dioxide. So, there's absolutely nothing on that list that I want to eat. Okay? So, I paid $2.50 for this because I do like these noodles. You could use like top ramen kind of noodles, which cost you about 18 cents. They're not radically different. I just happen to really like these. They're a little bit more like spaghetti, but they are oily, like the top ramen noodles. So I don't know. Maybe spaghetti would be a better substitute. I could probably experiment around, for a month. Find the best answer. So I'm pretty happy with the way all of this looks right now, and because I decided to use my small omelet pan, I'm gonna just dump out the vegetables. So that I can fry the noodles separately. Otherwise, it's just gonna overflow. I think again, more oil would be good. I just bought this soy sauce from Aldi. I'm actually very impressed with it. I actually think it tastes better to me than my Kimlon Light that I had in the house. Which is like a $5 a bottle sauce. And this was $1 and change. So anyway, I'm going to hit my vegetable mixture with this. Because in Chinese cooking, this would be considered lo mein. And typically in Japanese cooking, teriyaki, which is the flavoring the flavor profile I'm using here, that's not really even normal. In Japanese cooking, this would typically have a heavier sort of a yakisoba sauce. I love fried noodle, by the way. You take like leftover spaghetti noodles in a pan with butter and Parmesan cheese. Fry it up until the Parmesan goes crispy. It's really fabulous. In fact, you know, I'm sort of up against, I need to use up certain ingredients in my house right now to avoid waste, but I'm kind of dying to make fried spaghetti noodles. So I think tomorrow's going to be a spinach salad with hot bacon dressing from that leftover spinach from the Greek spinach pie. So okay, those look good. There's the vegetables, teriyaki sauce, chicken, soy sauce that I stir-fried earlier. Should have been a larger pan. I did know that this was 2 servings of noodles before I started, but I thought, this little pan will be okay. Mostly because my larger pan is Calphalon, and it is no longer non-stick. It is now everything sticks. Limited, lifetime, guarantee, or whatever. I called them and they said, yeah, you need to scrub it. Well, yeah, that didn't fix it. Everything sticks. So, I really do love Calphalon in the beginning, but I think you can ignore the concept of a warranty or a promise that it will always work. So anyway, there it is. Yakisoba, teriyaki, made with chicken, Oh my gosh, that's so much food. So this is sort of a, concept of Chinese lo mein. So there you go. That's my dinner. Isn't that beautiful? And that's all there is to it. Okay. Talk to you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.